These collaborations remain the stuff of legend.
Look, honey, this is too big a chance for me. I need someone with a lot of experience.
Well, I've had experience.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 classic comedy duos. In order to keep this list focused on the pioneers, we've only included pairs that regularly worked together and performed before the 1980s. Number 10, Frick and Frack. Kicking off our list is a pair of Swiss comedy ice skaters who took the States by storm in the 1930s and continued performing together for decades. They flaunted their trademark oddball tricks and lederhosen in numerous films and shows, including a program called Ice Follies. These guys and their rubber bodies were so popular, their stage names became a part of English slang that we still use today. Number 9. Amos and Andy. This is arguably the most controversial duo on this list. Back when blackface makeup was considered an acceptable form of comedy, these Caucasian comedians performed together as Amos and Andy. However, instead of drawing the majority of their laughs from racial stereotypes, most of their antics involved situational comedy filled with silliness. In fact, their alter egos were often portrayed as being smarter than their white counterparts.
Don't you worry about the police. You get this thing fixed and get out of here. I'll take care of the police. Uh-oh.
Number 8. Tim Conway and Harvey Korman. As part of a bigger team on The Carol Burnett Show, these comedy giants stood out and consistently had crowds in stitches, with little more than a sideways look. The Fireman and Cannonball sketches were classics, but no one can keep their composure watching the pair crack up at the dentist.
Take a firm hold of the hypodermic needle, right.
The best part of any segment was when Harvey finally let loose on Tim.
Just give me that, will you? I never saw a place like this in my whole life.
Number 7. The Smothers Brothers. These musical brothers hit it big in the 60s with their own TV variety show, in addition to their stage performances and comedy albums. With older brother Tom acting the fool and younger brother Dick playing the straight man, the Smothers Brothers saw their show evolve from a hip comedy variety series to one of the most controversial programs on television, thanks to their counterculture tendencies and anti-Vietnam War programming.
You know, a lot of times we don't have opportunity to say anything important because it's American television. Every time you say something, they try to say something important,
Number 6. Burns and Allen. This married couple successfully transitioned from stage to film to television over the course of 3 decades. At their peak in the 1950s, they kept people laughing on The Burns and Allen Show with gags like breaking the fourth wall. This pairing worked because Gracie Allen's infectious giddiness and strange views of the world played off George Burns' straight-up persona perfectly.
Harry, when you talk to, I'm going out to get a little air.
Oh, I should have known why we've been billed as George Burns and Gracie Allen. Everybody knew we weren't married but me. The wife is always the last one to find out.
Number 5. Cheech and Chong. They didn't just talk about pot, they were pot. This wildly successful and era-defining pairing emerged in the 1970s and became well known for their stand-up routines, comedy albums, and low-budget films based on the decade's hippie and drug culture. Together, they used satire and lots of smoke to mesmerize and entertain fans. Best buds with palpable chemistry, you simply can't have Cheech without Chong, or vice versa.
We were stopping by to see if we could score some smoke, man. Like we've been all over the neighborhood, and nobody's gotten none,
Number 4. Martin and Lewis. These guys were one of the most popular comedy teams of the 1950s, and what a decade it was. During their time together, Dean Martin played the charming crooner, while Jerry Lewis provided the high-pitched nasal antics that left audiences in tears.
What a show, what a show, what a show.
Martin and Lewis put their own spin on the long-established duo routine like none before them, and managed to have wildly successful solo careers as well.
Oh, we can't ever fall.
You like me?
Number 3. Lucy and Desi. This duo was married on and off the screen. After working on stage and in radio, the couple took their signature comedic elements and used them to dominate TV in the 50s with their show I Love Lucy. Together, Lucy and Desi pioneered sitcom standards, including the use of a live audience. Their craziness knew no bounds, but they kept things in good taste by avoiding ethnic and handicap-based humor.
Lucy, you gonna fix my breakfast or not? What do you want me to do, starve to death?
Would you please?
Number 2. Laurel and Hardy. The early classical Hollywood era would never have been the same without this double act. This pairing featured an Englishman named Laurel as the clumsy man-child, who played opposite Hardy, his pompous American counterpart. Their silent film act adapted so well to the advent of sound that the twosome made over 100 films together over their 24-year run and became one of the most imitated comedy teams of all time.
Get me out of here, will you?
All right, girl, stand back. 1, 2, 3.
Number 1. Abbott and Costello. Who's on first? Simple. It's the duo that worked the stage, radio, film, and television to become one of the most popular and highest paid comedy acts of the 1940s and 50s. Their Who's on First baseball routine is considered one of the greatest skits ever and defined the pair's signature use of rapid wordplay and confusion.
Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
You know the fellow's names?
Yes.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
These guys are one tough act to follow. Do you agree with our picks? Which classic comedy duo is your favorite? For more great top 10 lists, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Hijo de la chingada. Is that a joint, man?